Hey there, it's Jenny McGarvey, and I am happy to share with you today. This week in my Happy Planner, I am documenting the week of August 15th through 21st in my Be Bright Happy Planner, and I am using all Happy Planner stickers and stamps, which is super fun. I usually use a mix and sometimes include the Happy Planner stickers in there too, though the decorative ones are my favorite. And I am excited to try planning this week with just Happy Planner stickers. What's actually super exciting about it is that you can see right here how I was showing you all the different stickers that I'm going to be using. But what's exciting about it is that it will have me step a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So it will change up a little bit of how I plan, because these aren't necessarily the ones that I use every single week, though I do use them often, let's be clear. But like there's some different designs in there, so I have to get a little bit more creative, is maybe the way that I should describe it. So anyway, I'm starting with pink. And again, that's a little bit strange for me because when I do a rainbow week, which is this, I usually start with red. It's just like a mental preference. It's not like a thing or anything like that. And I just decided to try pink because, why not? And again, being a little bit more creative and stepping outside of my comfort zone of where I usually use the same things. Because when I first started planning this way that I do, I tried a lot of different things and I changed things up a lot more than I do right now. Anyway, you can see I've laid down a couple of quick things on Monday: a decorative quote, a to-do sticker in the bottom, which is where I always do it. And then now in the sidebar, I am doing my meal planning for the week. Now this is something totally different for me. I used one of those cool what's for dinner stickers, which is awesome. And normally I would put them at the bottom of each day and write on there, but I decided to, in the sidebar, put one and then use those cute little dot stickers for each corresponding day to write down what we will have for dinner. So there's the first thing, well, actually, maybe the second thing that I'm doing a little bit differently, because I guess the first thing is that I'm starting with pink, and then the second is the way that I'm documenting dinner. Now, it's not different that I'm documenting dinner in the sidebar, because I sometimes do that. What's different is using that what's for dinner sticker and then those little adorable tiny little circles in a rainbow configuration. So anyway, I didn't have a sticker that matched the pink for cleaning. So what I did was I took the black and white asterisk, because who doesn't love black and white, and then added that pink arrow, because I could have just added the pink arrow. That would have been totally fine. But I wanted something to spice it up a little bit, like I wanted something a little bit different. So therein lies the using the different configuration. Now on Tuesday, I have that recycling sticker at the top, and it is not from one of the Happy Planner books. I think it's the only sticker I use all week that's not from the Happy Planner book, but there wasn't a recycling sticker, and so I wanted to use that. So please forgive me for changing it up and adding one the Happy Planner sticker. But anyway, so because I normally use a rainbow week starting with red, I've already screwed up. I'm not actually on orange, I'm actually on red. So I had to move the orange one over. And it's just funny to me because your brain gets so wired to do something a certain way. And so I was ready to start with orange because I should have already done red. So it just really made me be a little bit more present in my planning by doing something outside of the norm. And every week I share with you how I screw things up. I'm not afraid to admit my mistakes. I make them constantly. So there you go. Now on Wednesday morning, it is a late start day, which is every Wednesday during the school year. If you've ever watched any of my videos before, you would know that. And so again, kind of like what I did with the dinner in the sidebar, I took a black and white sticker, and then with the text on the top, I covered it up with an orange sticker that says note. So the orange ties it back into that orange is the color of the day, but then the black and white sticker below provides not only a little bit of layering, but also just a little bit more something special, kind of like in the Monday where I add the black and white asterisk sticker underneath the pink arrow, right? So now this Tuesday event is going to give me a whole lot of flack for a whole lot of days, and when I finally actually get around to planning Tuesday, like, today, I change that up and take it out, and you will see that actually probably later in the photo at the end, because this just gave me all kinds of fits. I never felt settled with it. I never felt like it looked right. It just never really worked, and then I screwed up the writing and I wrote the wrong time. And so you have this whole thing of I messed up the sticker, and then I had to just change it all up. I couldn't stand looking at it anymore. So hopefully you see that we all make mistakes. We all screw things up. See, it looks terrible, and I can't even live with it any further, so I do eventually change that out because I can't stand looking at it anymore. So I'm going to continue looking through my stickers to find ones that go. I'm looking for decorative, I'm looking for functional. I've got nothing going on Wednesday, and so I want to add a little decorative sticker. Why not, right? I might as well, and I love the decorative ones. They're so my favorite. The inspiring quotes are amazing. I just love them. And I don't use orange a whole lot. So why not use all of the orange things that are super cute? Because orange is not a color I ordinarily gravitate to. I definitely gravitate to the same colors over and over and over again. Now I'm going to start with yellow for Thursday, which feels a little weird because the 18 up on the top is green, and so I feel like I should be using green, and ordinarily I would be using green on this day, so I'm just all kinds of screwed up. But it's okay, and I managed to get it all together, and so it's just fine. Now, a lot of my time planning, to be perfectly honest, is spent looking for the correct sticker. Now, there are so many ways I could really get down to some exact organization, and maybe at some point I will do that. But at this time, I've left all of these new value sticker books as they are, and then the new smaller value packs too. And I have not broken down the other ones. Now, as you can see, side note, I just used the self-inking list stamp. It's a great stamp. They are perfectly aligned for writing. They work with my handwriting. It's fantastic. It doesn't bug me that I'm not always able to get the most perfect impression. I sometimes have a little bit trouble, in the middle. As you can see, I had a tiny bit of trouble in the middle there, but that's normal for me for any self-inking stamp ever, or even like a larger acrylic stamp. So anyway, I don't give it a whole lot of thought personally. It's just 1 week, right? Next week I will have moved on. So as you can see on Friday, I am into green, and I added one of those whole box background stickers. It's super cool. I love using those, and I also not only love using them, but I love using them underneath other stickers. So it just makes the whole thing a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun. So now I'm going to move into the weekend, since I've gotten all of my to-do lists done for the week, or created, because I actually didn't complete any to-dos for this week yet, but anyway, you knew what I meant. So I'm going to move into the weekend, and I'm trying to figure out how to find not only a blue sticker, because there's not a whole lot of blue in these books. There's beautiful shades of aqua, there's, that kind of thing, but there's no like true blue. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work, and I do with an aqua sticker. That's blue, right? And then finding a weekend banner sticker. There are so many cute ones, but the problem is that I need blue and purple. So I will look for those, but I will also continue to plan at the same time, because as I already discussed with you, I spend the majority of my time looking for the perfect sticker. And sometimes the perfect stamp when I'm looking through my stamp stash, because that is also quite considerable, and so it can be hard to find that one perfect one that I'm looking for. Hopefully some of you can understand that and can understand the struggle of trying to find it. Luckily, I have a pretty good understanding right now of what stickers are in each book. So I do kind of like, oh yeah, I need this one because I remember it's in this one or whatever. So anyway, Now I am using one of these to-do stickers and then covering it with an arrow, covering the word to-do, excuse me, because I'm not using it for a to-do. I use the arrow and then the clear hot dog because I'm not going to lie, the clear hot dog is so cute. And I'm going to use it to denote a baseball game because isn't that kind of like the all-American thing, going to a baseball game with a hot dog? Anyway, I thought it was super cute and just a fun, whimsical way. And again, if I didn't love it, which I do, I wouldn't have to do it again. Like in the future, it would be fine right there. Or if it really bugged me, like the mistake I made on Tuesday, I could totally change it out. It's totally not a big deal, and it's not something I'm going to spend a whole lot of time worrying about. Sorry about that. My cat is going a little crazy. There's that banner for the weekend, and it's got the blues and the purples. And again, they're not perfect. Like I said already, there's not a whole lot of blue, but I like it. I'm really happy with it. So that is the majority of the week. But what I am going to do is in the books, there's these cute long stickers. I am going to take this really great quote and I'm going to trim it to fit, and then I'm going to stick it down underneath at the bottom on the left side. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoyed the video, and it also lets YouTube know the types of things that you like to see. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.